Have you ever wondered how some of the biggest car companies in the world lost billions of dollars because of a single mistake? Today, we're counting down 5 automotive disasters that damaged reputations, triggered lawsuits, and cost companies huge amounts of money. Let's start with number 5, Nissan's CVT transmission problems. During the 2010s, Nissan pushed CVT transmissions across much of its lineup. CVT stands for Continuously Variable Transmission, and Nissan advertised it as smoother and more fuel-efficient than traditional automatic transmissions. At first, everything looked good. But after a few years, owners began reporting serious problems. Drivers complained about shaking, jerking, delayed acceleration, overheating, and complete transmission failures. Models such as the Nissan Altima, Sentra, and Rogue appeared again and again in online complaints and forum discussions. Many owners faced repair bills worth thousands of dollars. As complaints grew, Nissan was forced to extend warranties on several vehicles. The controversy didn't destroy Nissan, but it damaged customer confidence and became one of the company's biggest reputation problems of the decade. Now let's move to number 4, Ford's PowerShift transmission disaster. In 2011, Ford introduced the PowerShift dual-clutch automatic transmission in the Ford Fiesta and Ford Focus. The goal was simple. Ford wanted better fuel economy and improved performance. But customers quickly began reporting problems. Cars would hesitate before accelerating. Some vehicles jerked violently during gear changes. Others shook while driving at low speeds. Many owners described the experience as frustrating and sometimes even dangerous. As complaints increased, investigations and lawsuits followed. The story became a major news topic because reports suggested Ford engineers were aware of many issues long before the controversy became public. Eventually, Ford paid hundreds of millions of dollars in settlements and repair programs. What was supposed to be an innovative transmission became one of the most criticized automotive technologies of the 2010s. And the mistakes only get bigger from here.
At number 3, we have one of the most serious safety scandals in modern automotive history: General Motors and the ignition switch crisis. In 2014, General Motors recalled millions of vehicles because of a faulty ignition switch. The defect affected cars including the Chevrolet Cobalt and Saturn Ion. The problem was terrifying. Under certain conditions, the ignition could move out of position while the vehicle was being driven. This could shut off the engine, disable power steering, and prevent airbags from deploying during a crash. Investigations later revealed that information about the defect existed years before the massive recalls began. The public reaction was intense. Government investigations followed. News outlets around the world covered the story. General Motors eventually paid hundreds of millions of dollars in penalties and compensation. The scandal became a major lesson about why safety concerns must never be ignored. Now, let's move to number 2, Toyota's recall crisis. For many years, Toyota was known as one of the most reliable car manufacturers on Earth. That reputation was challenged between 2009 and 2010. Reports emerged claiming that some Toyota vehicles could accelerate unexpectedly. The story spread rapidly across television, newspapers, and the internet. Drivers became worried. Customers questioned the safety of vehicles they had trusted for years. Toyota responded with one of the largest recall campaigns in automotive history. More than 8 million vehicles were recalled worldwide. Popular models such as the Camry, Corolla, and Prius were included in various recall actions. The financial cost reached billions of dollars. Toyota eventually recovered and remains one of the largest automakers in the world today. But the crisis showed how quickly public trust can disappear when safety concerns dominate the headlines. And now, it's time for the biggest automotive scandal on this list.
Number 1, Volkswagen Dieselgate. In 2015, the automotive industry was shaken by a scandal that would become one of the most expensive corporate mistakes ever. Volkswagen had spent years promoting its diesel vehicles as clean, efficient, and environmentally friendly. Customers trusted the technology. Regulators trusted the company. But then investigators discovered something shocking. Certain Volkswagen diesel vehicles contained software designed to detect when emissions testing was taking place. During testing, the vehicles reduced emissions to meet legal requirements. During normal driving, emissions could be much higher. The scandal affected millions of vehicles around the world, including diesel versions of the Volkswagen Jetta, Passat, Golf, and Audi A3. The reaction was immediate. News headlines exploded across the globe. Customers felt betrayed. Governments launched investigations. Executives resigned. The financial consequences were enormous. Volkswagen ultimately paid more than $30 billion through fines, settlements, vehicle buybacks, and related costs. Even years later, Dieselgate remains one of the most famous examples of how a single corporate decision can damage a global brand. And that's what makes these stories so fascinating. These weren't small companies. These were some of the largest and most successful automakers in the world. Yet each one made mistakes that cost billions of dollars and damaged customer trust. The lesson is simple. In the car industry, reputation takes decades to build, but can be damaged in a matter of months. One bad decision can change everything. Which of these automotive disasters shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more automotive stories.